I think I'm going to wait 8 years, but I'm not sure. What if I wait like 9 or 10 years? Am I going to be in a bad spot? Well, I wish I would have purchased a different annuity. Hey, I'm John Stevenson, the Guarantee Retirement Guy. And how would you like to earn a 7.25% roll-up rate on your annuity? Well, if you're looking for high income from an A-rated company, then you're going to want to take a look at this one because F&G is offering one right now. It's called Safe Income Advantage, and it earns you 7.25% for up to 10 years. Okay, so let's take a look. You notice that I am looking at all companies right now, and F&G, if I was to wait 24 months to take income, and if I'm looking at $300,000 investment, I'm age 60, then the income between these two companies, Equitrust and F&G, $28,000 and $26,000. Now, if you're wanting just an A-rated company, then F&G is the highest one. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just filter out all B-rated companies. I'm going to say, all right, I only want A-rated. And then, of course, you can see F&G's at the very top. And if I want to bring this out, maybe a few more years, then they're paying out $30,000. Aspida is right underneath them, followed by AIG, Athene, and so on. So if I pull this out a little bit further, I'm just curious how far this will go before they're beaten by somebody else. Now they're still the highest. All right, so if I go out 8 years, all right, 9 years, that's pretty good. All right, so at the 10th year, they're pretty much the same, but Global Atlantic starts beating them at that point. All right, so let's take a look at this and say, all right, so if I want to have lots of growth, that 7.25%, plus I want a high withdrawal rate with an A-rated company, and it looks like F&G is beating everyone out. So let's take a look at the illustration because I want you to see exactly how this works and why the income is so high. So there's a couple of reasons. You'll notice, of course, the benefit base. After 12 months, it's worth $321,000 from $300,000. And that's just because it's multiplied by 7.25. That's compounded. You'll notice every single year, it continues to earn that. And by the time you reach 68, it's $560,000. And of course, if you take income at 69, it's 560 times 7.9%. That's almost 8% withdrawal rate. That's a very high withdrawal rate, one of the highest I have seen in the industry. And that, of course, gives you that available lifetime withdrawal of $44,310. That's really good. It's really, really good from $300,000. And so, yeah, if you're looking for highest income, I would highly urge you to take a look at this. Book a call with me. There's a link below this video and you'll be able to get into my calendar. We can chat about this annuity and many others. I mean, there's tons and tons of companies out there. But of course, if you're looking for highest income, usually F&G is always near the top. Aspida, Global Atlantic takes a little while to get up there. It just depends on how many years you let it grow because they all have different withdrawal rates. They all have different roll-up rates and for different amount of time, okay? Same with Midland, North American. They've all got their sweet spot. That's why I show everything. I think as a fiduciary, you really do. You have to show not just the companies that make you the highest commission, but also all the other companies that don't make you as much, so that people can at least decide for themselves, make their own decision, and feel comfortable with the advisor who's actually showing them and realizing that he's there for them and not for his own self-interest. Okay? All right, so let me just pull this. I'm just curious. I'm just going to pull it out just a couple more years. See what it looks like in 12 years. All right, so it's not bad. I mean, at this point, you can see American Equity starts beating it because they got a longer roll-up rate. But it's still not bad. 51,000 versus 52,555. And the reason why I show this is if you're thinking, you know what, I think I'm going to wait 8 years, but I'm not sure. What if I wait like 9 or 10 years? Am I going to be in a bad spot? Well, I wish I would have purchased a different annuity. And I would say no, because the difference in income is not huge. If I was to look at monthly payout, I mean, look at that. That's not much. I mean, $42.64 a month versus $43.80. I mean, if you were absolutely positive that you were going to wait at least 12 years to take income and you want an A-rated company, then American Equity is absolutely the way to go. But if you're not sure and you think, you know what, I don't know, I don't want to wait that long, I might only wait 9 years, let's say, well, then you can see F&G is going to beat them out. 36.92 versus American Equity, 34.61. See, so a big difference there. That's what I'm saying is American Equity doesn't really jump up there until you hit like years like 12, 13, 14. That's when it really starts to shine. So I would say stick with F&G even if you're going to wait a couple more years past like the 8 or 9 years, especially if you're not sure, because the difference is pretty small as far as income. But I'm happy to talk with you about all annuities, and we'll look at your timeline, we'll look at your income needs and see exactly when you want to activate it. And if you are thinking about activating it a little bit later, we'll look at those scenarios together as well. I'm an open book. I like to show everything. I like to be as transparent as I can. And I like this video. I hope that this was transparent enough for you. I hope that you got some value from it. And if you want to chat about your annuity goals, your income goals, your growth goals, and again, book a call. There's a link below this video. We'll talk. And I'm not going to try to sell you anything, just here to serve you, and appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time. So annuities can be hard to understand. If you've got a question or there's something I haven't covered and you're just curious, please go into the comments section and share whatever question, whatever comment that you have. I'd love to hear from you, and I'd love to answer whatever questions that you might have.